bell starts ringing, will we hear it? No! What if the Delancey's comes out swinging, will we hear it? No! When you got 100 voices singing, you can hear a loud whistle blow. And the world will know that this ain't no game, that we got a ton of pride, fruit, and perfect aim. So they gave their word, but it ain't worth beans.
going? When did Billy run yet? Get back to sleep.
I'm gonna beat the other fellas to the street. I don't want anyone should see. I ain't been walking so good.
Quit griping. You know how many guys fake a lip of sympathy? I'm like it was a gold mine.
If someone gets the idea I can't make it on my own, they'll lock me up in the refuge for good. Be a pal, Jack. Help me down.
Whoa! You want to bust the other leg too?
No! I want to go down.
You'll be down there soon enough. Take a moment to jog in my penthouse high above the stinking streets of New York.
You're crazy.
Crazy because I like a breath of fresh air. It's like seeing the sky, and the stars.
You're seeing stars, all right.
Them streets down there. He sucked the life right out of my old man. He used the broad chop, stomped on my bosses. When they finally broke him, he tossed him to the curb like yesterday's paper. Well, they ain't doing that to me.
But everyone wants to come here.
New York's fine. For those who can afford a big strong door to lock it out. But I'll tell you, Crutchy, there's a whole other way out there. So you keep your small life in a big city, give me a big life in a small town. They say folks is dying to get here. Me, I'm dying to get away. To a little town in West, it's spanking new. Even though I never been there, I can see it clear as day. If you want, I bet you could see it too. Close your eyes, come with me, where it's clean and green and pretty, and they went and made a city out of clay. Why, the minute that you get there, folks walk up right and say, welcome home, son, welcome home to Santa Fe. Planting crops, spinning rails, swapping tales around the fire, except for Sunday when I around all day. When your friends is more like family, and they's begging you to stay. Ain't that neat? Living sweet in Santa Fe.
You got folks there?
Ain't got no folks nowhere. You?
I don't need folks. I got friends.
That's why you come with me. No one cares about no gimp like in Santa Fe. You should hop a Palomino and ride in style.
Feature me, riding in style.
Just a few moments of fresh air, you can toss that course for good. Santa Fe, you can bet we won't let them bastards beat us. We won't make no one to treat us fair and square. There's a life that's worth living, and I'm gonna do my share. The land, chase the sun, spin the whole of your branches for fun. Watch me stand,
Watch me run.
hey. Don't you know Dowie's a family? Would I let you down? No way. Just hold on, kid, to that train. Make Santa Fe. Dies a dream, it's done. Hey, Space Albert, get a move on, boys, and page those themselves.
Hey Albert and the Specs, you heard Jack, let's get a move on.
I was having the most beautiful dream. My lips are still tingling.
A pretty girl?
By the lamb.
Hey, that's my cigar.
You steal another.
Hey look, it's back time at the zoo.
I thought that I'd surprise my mother. If you can find her.
Bless you.
Thanks, everyone. They used to. I mean, you sound swap. Got any ideas?
From Auto Alley to the harbor, there's easy pickings guaranteed. Try any banker, bum, or barber. They almost all knows how to read.
We're concerned to hear. Good morning, miss. Can I show you the latest news?
The paper isn't out yet.
I'd be delighted to bring it to you personally.
No, I've got a headline for you. Cheeky boy gets nothing for his troubles. Back to the bedroom. You struck out.
Oh, Rush.
Hey, Kachi, what's your leg say? Gonna rain?
And no rain. Ha ha! Partly cloudy, clear by evening.
They're a godless guy. And the limb sells 50 papes a week all by itself.
I don't need to live to sell papes. I got personality. It takes a smile that spreads like butter, the kind that twines on ladies' head.
An orphan with a stutter, who's also blind and you dead.
Summer stinks and games with reason when you work outdoors. Start out sweating and just sneezing in between it
Wait, it makes me antsy. I like living chance.
Harlem to the list, you wanna fly like Mary in the band.
Myself. Praise the Lord, bless you, honey.
bloody as the knife with a picture.
Charlie, Dad, 3 weeks of the same story. They're killing us with that snoozer.
Make way, step aside.
Oh, dear me. What is that unpleasant aroma? I feel the sewer may have backed up during the night.
Or could it be
The Delancey Brothers. Hey, Oscar. Word on the street says you and your brother took money to beat up striking trolley workers.
So, it's honest work.
Crack on the heads of the fence's workers.
I take care of the guys who take care of me.
Oh, wait. Isn't your father one of the strikers?
Guess he didn't take care of me. Want some of that too, you lousy crip?
Hey, now that sounds very nice, Morris.
Reply to when Jack stumps him.
Maybe one unfortunate day, you find you got a bum game of your own, and she likes us picking on you. Maybe you should find out.
Yeah.
Wait till I get my hands on
You gotta catch me first.
We'll be out there carrying the betterment to men. We're always out there soaking every sucker that we can. Here's a headline: Newsies on a mission, kill the competition, sell the next edition. We'll be out there carrying the better, see us out there carrying the better, always out there carrying the better.
Capes for the Newsies. Sign up.
Did you miss me?
The name's Wise L.
I'll take the usual.
100 papes for the wise guy.
How's it going, Weasel?
At least call me Mister.
I'll call you sweetheart if you stole me 50 papers.
Drop the cash and move it along.
Whatever happened to romance?
50 for the race.
Good morning, Mr. Wiesel.
50 papes for Crushy. Look at this. A new kid.
Hey, I'm you too.
Yeah, and the cheeks have scratches of babies behind.
Don't worry, kid, rubs right off.
I'll take 20 newspapers, please.
20 for the new kid. Let's see the dime.
I'll pay you when I sell them.
Funny. Cash up front.
But wherever I don't sell, you buy back, right?
Is this kid for real? Where'd he come from?
Certainly. And every time you lose a tooth, I'll put a penny under your pillow. This kid's a riot. Cough up the cash or blow. Albert, let me see one.
You have a very interesting face. Ever think about getting to the moving pictures?
You think I could?
Buy a ticket. They let anyone in.
Sorry, excuse me? I paid for 20, but you gave me 19.
You see how nice I was to this new kid? And what do I get for my civility? Undergrounded accusations.
It's unfounded, and I just want what I paid for.
The kid's right, Weasel. He gave him 19. I sure was an honest mistake. All I count on Mars can't count on 20 with the shoes on.
Here, now take a hike.
Spot him another 50 papers.
Whoa, I don't want more papes.
God, that Newsie don't want more papes.
I'm no charity case. I don't even know you.
Baby, his name's Jack.
This here is the famous Jack Kelly. He once escaped jail on the back of Teddy Roosevelt's carriage. Made all the papes.
How old are you, kid?
I'm 10. Almost.
If anybody asks, you're 7. Youngest sells more papes than if we're gonna be partners.
Who says we want a partner?
Selling with Jack is a chance of a lifetime. You learn from him, you learn from the best.
Well, if he's the best, then what's in it with me?
Because he got a little brother and I don't. This puss could easily sell 1,000 papes a week. Look, that kid, we're gonna make millions.
This is my brother David. I'm 1.
Nice to meet you, Davey. My offer comes off the top of 73.
50-50. You wouldn't want 10 full. That's our little kid.
60-40, and that's my final offer.
Deal.
That's disgusting!
It's just business. Newsies. Hit the streets. The headline stinks, and this kid ain't getting any younger.
I'll be out there carrying the betterment to men. We're always out there soaking every sucker that we can. Here's a headline: Newsies on a mission, kill the competition, sell the next edition. We'll be out there carrying the better, see us out there carrying the better.
today?
The trolley strike.
That's not exciting, it's epic.
It's boring. Folks want to know, is the trolley coming? Oh, it ain't. No one cares why.
And the strike's about to be settled. Governor Roosevelt just put his foot behind the workers.
That man is a socialist.
Teddy Roosevelt is not a socialist. He's an American hero.
The man wants to outlaw football for being too violent. Football? Violent? You're right. He's no socialist. He's a commie. He's a thief. Please, you make Nunzio nervous. And when Nunzio gets nervous, I go for criticism.
He never looks pretty. You never liked Roosevelt. Good editorial against him day after day when he ran for governor. And guess what? He got elected.
Well, how am I supposed to influence voters that are reading my opinions?
We can use big photos.
And do you know what big photos cost?
But without a flashy photoshop headline, just how do you propose we sell more papers?
Answer right before your eyes. And I'm thinking this through. Nunzio knows when he's got in my hand. Drink on his fear and then drink of his there. Just a modest adjustment and that's in the bottom line. Shaving is tricky, the razors are cold. Shave me too close and you may cut my throat. Just a simple solution can bolster the bottom line.
How does that help us sell more papers?
We don't sell papers, silly. Newsies sell papers.
Wait, I've got an idea. Right now, we charge the newsies 50 cents for 100 papers.
Yes?
But if we raise the price to 60 cents per 100,
Now we're getting somewhere.
A mere tenth of a penny per paper.
every single newsie would have to sell 25 more papers just to earn the same amount as always.
My lord, exactly.
It's going to be awfully rough on those children.
Nonsense. I'm offering them a little life's lesson in economics. I couldn't offer them a better education if they were my own. If we only get off trade after an army that's marching to war. Proud of themselves and so grateful to be today. War. When the dust on your shoes, boys, for God's sake, relax. Thoughtful and mind on making some wax. Listen well to the barber shop listen. They'll see you.
When you're stuck in the muck, you'll be fine. You'll erase any trace of decline. With the grin and a snip and the power of the press. Yes, once again is mine.
Where's the music goes up on the board? Just to come inside.
Every new outcome is different for you, thanks to that bottom line.
Paper! Paper! Evening paper here!
Sing to sleep, why don't you? Extra! Extra! Terrified life, burn inferno. You have the story right here. Thanks, mister.
Whoa, you just made that up!
Did not. I said he heard it here, and he did.
Well, my father taught me not to lie.
Well, I told me not to starve.
I got one more.
Sell it, will pay for it.
From a poor, poor, poor orphan boy. Oh, you poor dear. Of course I'll buy your paper. Here's a dime.
The kid's a natural.
This is so much better than school.
I'll take Reynolds, of course.
What? She was not official.
Don't even think it. When Pop goes back to work, we go back to school.
Grab some chow and find you somewhere to spend the night.
Actually, we ain't gotta get home. Our folks will be got tangled up by a delivery truck on the job. He messed up his leg so bad, so they had to lay him off. That's how come we had to find work.
Makes sense. Too bad about your father.
Why don't you come home with us for dinner? Our folks will be happy to have you.
My mother's in Mexico.
Thanks for the invite, but I just remembered I got plans with the fella. He's probably waiting on me right now.
Is that the guy you're being?
Kelly!
Run for it!
Officer! Grab him! You! Jack Kelly! Stop! Kelly!
Stop running!
Someone tell me where I'm running. I got no one chasing me. Who was that guy?
I'll Schneider the spider. Real sweetie. He runs the jail for underage kids called the refuge. The more kids he locks up, the more money the city pays him. Problem is, all the money goes straight into his own pocket. Do yourself a favor, stay clear of him and the refuge.
Shoo! No kids allowed in the theater!
Not even me, Miss Meta.
Jack Kelly. Man of mystery. Come over here and give me a hug. Where have you been keeping yourself, kid?
Not far from you, Miss Meta. Boys, may I present Miss Meta Larkin, greatest star of Barry today. She also owns the joint.
The only thing I own is the morning. Good morning, Jess.
My pleasure. What is wrong with you?
Are you blind? You've got not a lot of clothes on.
Ah, that's her costume.
I can see your legs.
These are only attending education. Got to fix it.
Miss Meta, got a little situation out in the street. Mind if I stay here for a while?
We're better to escape trouble than the theater. Is Snyder after you again?
Yeah, Jack, did you really escape on the back of Teddy Roosevelt's carriage?
What will the governor be doing at a juvenile jail?
Well, so happens he's running for office. I want to show he cares for orphans and such. So he got his mug in the paper, I got my butt in the back seat, and off we rode together.
You really know the governor.
He don't, but I do. Say, Jack, when you got time, I want you to make some more of these backdrops. This last one you did is interesting. Folks love it, and things have been going so well that I can actually...
I couldn't take your money, Miss Meta.
Your friend is watching us.
Don't get carried away, it's just a bunch of trees.
You're really good.
That boy's got a natural aptitude.
Hey, I never knew no one was active there.
Miss Meta, you're on. I am? Well, how am I doing? Lock the door and stay all night. You're with Meta now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the star of our show, Miss Meta Larkin.
twice in a day. Think it's fake?
Go away, I'm working.
Working girl, huh? Doing what?
Reviewing the show for the New York Sun.
Hey, I work for the world.
Oh, and somewhere out there someone cares. Go tell them.
The view's better here.
Please go. I am not in the habit of speaking to strangers.
And you're gonna make a lousy reporter. The name's Jack Kelly.
Is that what it says on your rap sheet?
Smart girl, huh? I am my smart girl. Independent, beautiful, smart.
Do you mind?
Hey, you got things for free. At least pay attention. The show's about to start.
Sorry, Meta. I got no use for moonlight, sappy poetry, love at first sight for suckers, at least they used to be. The guys are nice once or twice, until I find someone new, but I never planned on no one like you.
Price, 60 cents per 100.
What'd you say? Is that even news?
It is to me.
They dropped up the price of paints, 10 cents more per 100.
I can eat 2 days on a dime.
I'll be sleeping on the street
You already sleep on the street.
in a waste neighborhood. What are you all standing around for? Get a load of this, Jack.
My clothes don't make enough money already. Thanks for the newsies.
Relax, it's gotta be a gag.
Line up.
Nice joke, Weasel. You really got the fellas going. I'll take 100 and I'll be on my way.
100 will cost you 60.
I ain't paying no 60.
Then make way for someone who will.
Great, we'll just take our business to the sun.
Yeah!
I'll save you the law.
pay up their price too.
Then we'll take our business to the journal.
Yeah! It's the same all around town. New day, new price.
What's for the jackal?
For them kind of questions, you gotta ask a little higher up the food chain. So are you buying or moving on?
Come here, fellas.
They can't just do that, can they?
Why not? It's their pay.
It's their oil. Hey, we gotta know, right? We got the rights to starve. Come on, let's get our pates and hit the street while we still can. At them prices, we got a choice.
Nobody's paying no nothing.
You got an idea?
Relax, keep your shirt on. Let me think this through.
What's your idea?
Whoa, 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 guys, stop grabbing the man and let him work it out. Hey, Jack, is still thinking? He sure is. Can't you still smoke?
You're right. If we don't sell pigs, nobody sells pigs. Nobody can get to that window until they put the price back where it belongs.
You mean like a strike?
You heard Davey, we're on strike.
Hold on, I didn't
We
say...
shut down this place like them workers shut down the trolley.
And the cops will bust their heads. Have them strikers is laid up with broke bones.
Cops ain't gonna care about a bunch of kids. Right, Davey?
Leave me out of this. I'm just here trying to feed my family.
We're here on playtime. Even though we just make pennies, doesn't give them the right to rub our noses in it.
It doesn't matter. You can't strike. You're not a union.
And what if 5 cents we is?
There's a lot of stuff you have to have in order to form a union. Like membership
What do you call these guys?
and officers
I nominate Jack president.
I'm touched.
and a statement of purpose.
Must have left it in my other pants.
What's the statement of purpose?
A reason for forming the union.
What reason do the trolley workers have?
I don't know. Wages, work hours, safety on the job.
Who don't need that? But if your father had a union, you would be here right now selling papes, yeah?
Yeah.
Great. So our union is hereby formed to watch each other's backs. Unions, we stand. Hey, that sounds good. Someone write it down.
I got a pencil.
Me, our Secretary of State. What's next?
Well, if you want to strike, the membership's got to vote.
So let's vote. Fellas, do we roll over and let pull to pick our pockets, or do we strike? Strike! You don't have to force the membership. The NEWSIES of Lower Manhattan are officially on strike. What's next?
Wouldn't a strike be more effective if someone in charge knew about it?
Oh, it'd be a pleasure to tell Weasel myself.
And who tells Pulitzer? Davey?
I don't know. I guess. You do, Mr. President.
That's right. We do. What do we tell them?
The newspaper owners need to respect our rights as employees.
Pulitzer has got to respect the working kids of this city.
They can't just jack up the prices whenever they feel like
They
it.
do the work so we get a say.
We finally got a union.
Yeah! Pulitzer and Ernst, they think we're nothing. Are we nothing? No!
They need to understand that we're not enslaved to them. We're free agents.
Pulitzer and Ernst, they think they got us. Do they got us? No!
We're a union now. The Newsboys Union. We mean business.
Even though we ain't got hats or badges, we're a union just by saying so. And the world will know.
Let's have some other kids coming along to sell our pigs.
Just let them try.
No! We can't beat up on other kids. We're all this together.
What's it gonna take to stop the wagons? Can we do it? Yeah! What's it gonna take to stop the scabbers? Can we do it? Yeah! Do what we gotta do until we break the will of might and trust.
And the world will know, and the journals will.
Summers and Pulitzer, we got news for you.
See, the world don't know, but they're gonna pay.
Instead of walking headlines, we'll be making glass of water for you, and one for you, and one for you. And who's the big spender that ordered seltzer?
Over here.
That'll be 2 cents.
2 cents for a glass of salsa. Just give me water.
How did I ever see that one coming?
I'd say we launched our strike in the most auspicious manner.
I don't know about that, but we sure scared the Jeepers out of Weasel.
Did you see the Delancey's? They didn't know which way was up.
What's next?
Now you have to spread the word. Let every newsie in New York know about the strike.
You heard the man. Let's split up and spread the word.
I'll take Harlem.
I got Midtown, I got the Bronx, and I got the Bowery.
Spec,
No, I want the power.
I just want to see Miss Meta. Specs, you take Queens. Tommy Boy, you take East Side. And who wants Brooklyn? Come on, Brooklyn. Spot Collins shirt. Thanks. You tell me you're scared of Brooklyn?
I am scared of turf. But that spot calling gets me a little jittery.
Me and Dave will take Brooklyn.
Me? Oh, I have to.
Why is everyone so scared of Brooklyn?
What are you doing here?
Asking a question, have you got an answer?
Brooklyn is the 6th largest city in the entire world. You got Brooklyn, you hit the motherboard. For someone who works for the sun, spend a lot of time with the road. So what's that about? Are you following me?
The only thing I'm following is a story. A ragtag gang of ragamuffins wants to take on the kingmakers of New York. You think you have a chance?
You're supposed to be at the ballet.
Was the question too difficult? I'll rephrase. Will the richest and most powerful men in New York give the time of day to a gang of kids who haven't got a nickel to their name?
You don't gotta be insulting.
I got a nickel. So I guess you'd say you're a couple of Davids looking to take on Goliath.
Hey, we never said that.
You didn't have to, I did.
I've seen a lot of papers in my time, and I never seen no co-reporters waiting on news.
We'll wake up to the new century. The game's changing.
Hey, upbeat entertainment.
Well, this is entertaining so far.
What's the last news story?
What's the last strike you organized?
You're out of your league. Me thinks the lady needs to be handled by a real man.
You think's wrong, Romeo.
That's my name.
I'd say we save any exclusive for a real reporter.
Well, do you see somebody else giving you the time of day? So, I'm just busting out the social pages, but you give me the exclusive, let me run with the story, and I promise I'll get you the space.
You really think that we could be in the papers?
Well, shut down a paper like The World, and you're gonna make the front page.
If you want a story, be in front of the circulation gate tomorrow, and you'll get one. Oh, and bring a camera. You're gonna want to get a picture of this.
Let's go, boys. Play outside. I gotta set up for dinner, you know? I got actual paying customers. Need the tables?
Come on, we got newsies to visit.
Hey, you won't be shooting us off when we got our mugs in the page.
And the world will know. We can keep it score. Either they give us our rights or we give them a war. Either down too far, and we paid our dues. And the things we do today will be tomorrow's news. And the die is cast, and the torch is passed, and the world will rise, and the race will grow and grow and grow, and so the world will feel the fire and finally know.
Come on, Les. The folks are waiting.
So, what's your story? Are you selling newspapers to work your way through art school?
Art school, are you kidding me?
But you're an artist. You've got real talent. You should be inside the paper illustrating, not outside hawking it.
Maybe that's not what I was.
So tell me what you want.
Can't you see it in my eyes?
Have you always been a leader?
Not the blowhard Davies the brains.
Modesty is not a quality I would have pinned on you.
You got a name?
Catherine Plummer.
Like you want sure?
It's my byline, the name I publish under. So, tell me about tomorrow. What are you hoping for?
I mean, I'll tell you what I'm hoping for tonight.
Mr. Kelly?
Today we stopped our newsies from selling papes. But the wagons delivered to the rest of the city. Tomorrow we stop the wagons.
Are you scared?
Do I look scared? But ask me again in the morning.
Good answer. Good night, Mr. Kelly.
Wait, where you going? It ain't even supper time.
I'll see you in the morning. And Off the record, good luck.
Hey, plumber, write it good. Both got a lot riding on you.
Write it good. Write it good or it's back to wheezing your way through the flower show. No pressure. Let's go. Newsies stop the world. A little hyperbole never hurt anyone. With all eyes fixed on the trolley strike, there's another battle brewing in the city. In fact, I just write about it. Come on, Catherine. Those boys are counting on you. Oh, you poor boys. Write what you know, so they say. All I know is I don't know what to write or the right way to write it. This is big, lady, don't screw it up. This is not some little vaudeville I'm reviewing. Poor little kids versus rich, greedy sourpuss. It's a cinch. It could practically write itself, and that's a pray it does. Because as I may have mentioned, I have no clue what I'm doing. Am I insane? This is what I've been waiting for. Oh, yeah. Plus the screaming of 10 angry editors. A girl, it's a girl. How the hell is that even legal? Look, just go and get her. Not only that, there's a story behind a story. Thousands of children exploited, invisible. Speak up, take a stand, and there's someone to write about it. That's how things get better. Give life's little guys some meat, and when it dries, just watch what happens. Those kids will live and breathe right on the page, and once they're center stage, you watch what happens. And who's there with her camera and her pen? As boys turn into men, they'll storm the gates, and then just watch what happens when they do. A modern-day David is poised to take on the rich and powerful Goliath. With the swagger of one twice his age, armed with nothing more than a few nuggets of truth, Jack Kelly stands ready to face the behemoth Pulitzer. Now that is how you turn a boy into a legend. Picture a handsome, heroically charismatic, plain-spoken, no, nothing skirt-chasing, cocky little son. Live double dogs, and you wake up with a raise and a promotion. So he's a flirt, a complete egomaniac. The fact is, he's also the face of a straight-footed face. Face the fact that's a face that can save us all from sinking in the ocean. Like someone said, power tends to corrupt, and absolute power we corrupt absolutely. This is genius, but give me some time. I'll be twice as good as that. 6 months from forever, just look around at the world we're inheriting and think of the one we'll create.
Sure, we seen him. Him and about 20 of his gang.
I'd say Spud was very impressed, wasn't he?
I'd say.
So they're with us?
It depends on how you look at it. If you look at it and you see Brooklyn, then they're with us.
They wanted proof we're not gonna fall into the first sign of trouble.
Are we?
We are not. There's us in Harlem.
Not so fast, boss. Harlem wants to know what Brooklyn's gonna do.
What about Queens?
Queens will be right here backing us up.
You
As soon as we get the nod from Brooklyn.
I got the same fish guy in Midtown. Hey boys, looks like we got some information about a strike happening here today. Not that I'm complaining. My skull busting on for you today.
Sure we are.
Maybe we put this off a couple days?
No, we have to do this now or they'll never listen to us again. Tell them something.
No matter who or doesn't show, now is when we take a stand.
How's about we just don't show for work? That'll send a message.
Just replace us. Need to see us stand our ground. Come on, Davey, tell them.
That's great. That's pitiful. Judge, maybe Colton will stand up in his office and feel sorry for him.
Expect any sign of reinforcements? Davey! I know. I hear you. Listen, fellas, I know somebody put you up to this. Probably paid you some extra money, too. Yeah, what ain't right. Culture thinks we got a rap for no respect for nothing. Is that who we are? Well, we stab each other in the back, and yeah, that's who we are. But if we come together, we'll change the whole game. It ain't just about us. All across the city, and boys and girls who want to be playing or going to school. Instead, they're slaving to help support themselves and their folks. Ain't no crime to being poor, and
Not a one of us complains if the work we do is hard. All we ask is for a square deal. Fellas, for the sake of every kid in every sweatshop, factory, and slaughterhouse in this town, I beg ya, throw down your papers and join the strike.
I'm with ya.
Yeah!
Now it's time to seize the day.
Now it's time to seize the day.
Answer the call and don't delay.
Answer the call and don't delay. We'll be righted if we're united. Let us seize the day.
You're kidding, right? At the end of the day, who are you gonna trust? Them or them?
Now they're here and loud and clear.
Now they're here and loud and clear.
Like an outreach crawling near.
Like an outreach drawing near. And divided, we'll slay the giant. Judgment Day is here.
Oh, what the hell? My father's gonna kill me anyway!
Thousands of hearts, the what's begun. One for all and all for one. Strike! 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 Strike!
It's time that these kids learned a lesson.
I do lessons good.
Yeah, what he said.
Let's get 'em, boys.
It's not time you got here. You're slaughtering us.
Right up to the blows.
Can't come forever, Jack.
Dad! Wait for me! Where do we go going? Dad! Help! Romeo! Vince!
It's not my you, little man.
I got him! I got to watch.
Jack Ellie.
Folks, we finally got a headline. Thanks to good old Cab Jack. Cab Jack just wants to close his eyes and go. Guys are fighting, bleeding, falling. thanks to good old Captain Jack. Captain Jack just wants to close his eyes and go. Let me go far away, somewhere they won't ever find me, and tomorrow they will remind me of today, when the city's finally sleeping and the moon looks old and gray. I get on the train that's bound for Santa Fe, and I'm done, and I'm gone. No more running, no more lying, no more fat old men denying me my pay. Just a moon so big and yellow, it turns night right into day. Dreams come true, yeah they do. Santa Fe, where does it say you gotta live and die here? Where does it say a guy can catch a break? Why should you only take what you're given? Why should you spend your whole life living trapped where you ain't no future? Even at 17, breaking your back for someone else's sake. How better change your seat? Far from the lousy headlights and the deadlines in between. Santa Fe, my old friend, I can spend my whole life dreaming, though I know that's all I seem inclined to do. I ain't getting any younger, and I wanna start brand new. I need space and fresh air. I don't laugh in my face. I don't care. Stay in my place. I'll be there. Just be real is all I'm asking, not some painting in my head. 'Cause I'm dead if I can count on you today. I got nothing if I ain't got Santa Fe.
Drink up, boys, and don't you ever say, I don't give yous nothing. And don't you say, water's nothing. Just ask a fish in the desert.
Why hold people cards to prove that they still alive? Good morning, gentlemen. Did you get a load of these gold mugs? Hey, can these really be the same boys who made front page of the New York Times? Let me see. Look it. Would you look at that to me? Front page, you ain't even dead. Where's me?
Wait till my old man get a load of this. I won't be laughing in the tub tonight.
You really got us in the page?
Well, you got yourselves in the page.
NEWSIES stop the world. Now that's a headline even Elmer could sell.
What else you got?
One older story that ran. Pulitzer declared a blackout on strike news, so even I'm shut down now. I heard they arrested Crutchy. Did they get Jack too?
The delays in the breaking story you took off the lamp. Hey, Jack don't come from no fight. Sit down, so stuff. I'm just reporting.
For jumping Jack's sake, can you stow the seriosity long enough to drink in the moment? I'm famous.
What of it?
Well, is you stupid or what? When you're famous, the world is your oyster.
Your what?
Your oyster. Oyster? I don't know. You're basically with a pearl inside. You don't need money when you're famous. They give you whatever you want gratis.
Such as.
A pair of new shoes with matching laces.
Permanent box at the cheap and race. Show me on ride with the sour fish.
A personal bus on a wooden nickel. Look at me, I'm the king of New York. Suddenly, I'm respectable, fair, money that goes out with them.
Nothing before my pocket, not start moving my dough and go with the love.
And there I be, ain't I pretty? It's my city, I'm the king of New York.
A regular people sort of water.
Gotta be either dead or dreaming. Look at that pig with my face beaming. Tomorrow they may wrap fishes in, but I was a star for one whole minute.
Dear Jack, greetings from the refuge. How are you? I'm okay. Guess I wasn't much help yesterday. Snyder soaked me real good with my crutch. Oh yeah, Jack. This is crutchy, by the way. These here guards, they is rude. They say jump boy, you're screwed. But the food ain't so bad, least so far. 'Cause so far they ain't brought us no food. Ha ha. I miss the rooftop. Sleeping right out in the open. guess what? There's a secret escape plan I got. Tie a sheet to the bed, toss the end out the window, climb down and take off like a shot. Maybe though, not tonight. I ain't slept and my legs still ain't right. Hey, but Pulitzer, he's going down. And in check, I was thinking we might just go like you were saying, where it's clean and green and pretty, with no buildings in the way, and you're riding Palominos every day. Once that train makes. Shut up, kid! Damn this place! I'll be fine, good as new. But there's one thing I need you to do. On the rooftop you said that a family looks out for each other. So you tell all the fellas for me to protect one another. The end. Your friend. Your best friend. Your brother, Crutchy.
Just tell me that you're going somewhere and not running away.
Does it really matter?
Look, when you go somewhere and it turns out not to be the right place, you can always go somewhere else. If you're running away, no wherever is the right place.
How about laying a pound on your life?
Why didn't I leave you with your friend?
Where'd you go? We were all looking for you.
Another thing I didn't want to be found.
Is that a real place? That's Santa Fe? Did you see the newspaper? We got front page above the fold. Oh yes, above the fold.
Good for you.
Everyone wants to meet the famous Jack Kelly. Even Spot Collins sent a kid down to say, next event you can count on Brooklyn.
We got stopped to the ground.
They got us this time, I'll grant you that. But with press like this, our fight is far from over.
Every news you could walk. I went up to sell papes this morning, like the strike never even happened.
And I was there too. If I don't sell papes, my family don't eat.
I get it. It's hopeless.
But then I saw this look on Weasel's face. He was actually nervous. And I realized this isn't over. We got him worried. Really worried. And I walked away. Many other kids did too. And that is what you call a beginning.
See, there he is, just like I said.
A fella gotta go to get away from you people.
There's no escaping us, pal. We're inevitable.
Well, so what's the story? Can we have theater?
Pipe down, I didn't ask yet.
Well, what's the holdup? I gotta let my girl know we've got a date.
Your girl?
Mm-hmm, you heard me. I've been swatting skirts away all morning. Made this one intoxicating potion, and this here
girl Sally? She's strong.
What is you want a great story?
You look like hell.
Jack was after us today.
That's Santa Fe.
Jack, I gotta tell you, this go west young man routine is getting tired.
Even Horace Greeley moved back to New York.
Yeah, he did. But then he died.
A report is supposed to be nonpartisan.
Ask a reporter. Pulitzer's had a blacklisted from every news desk in town.
Guys, can we table the rubbish and get back to business? Will none of us have a theater?
It's what I've been trying to tell you. We're gonna have a rally, a citywide meeting where every newsie in New York gets a vote. And we do it after working hours so no one loses a day's pay. Smart.
Small enough to get you committed to a padded room.
The guy who paints places he's never seen is calling us crazy.
You want to see a place I've seen? NEWSIES Square, filled with disappointment next to my big old mouth. Kids hurt, others arrested.
Lighten up. No one
Is
dies.
that what you're aiming for? Call me a quitter. Call me a coward. I'm not putting those kids back in danger.
We're doing something no one's ever tried before. How can it not be dangerous?
Specs brought me a note from Crutch at the refuge. I tried to see him. Climbed the fire escape. They busted him up so bad he couldn't even come to the window. What if you don't make it? You willing to show the bath for 10 cents a penny a pay?
It's not about pennies. As you said, my family wouldn't be in the mess we were in right now if my father had a union. This is a fight we have to win.
If I wanted a sermon, I'd go to church.
Well, tell me how quitting does Crunchy any better. Exactly. So here's how it goes once we win, and we will be winning. Make no mistake, we'll be
What?
we're already winning.
Right.
And we'll tell them straight up, they let Crunchy go or they keep getting pounded.
Dave, what the hell? Did they bust up your brains or something? As I recall, did we all got our asses kicked? They what? Won the battle? Oh, come on!
Think about it. God damn so pounded.
Here's what I think, Joseph Turkey's a rattlesnake.
You're right, and you know why a snake starts to rattle.
So why?
Cause he's scared.
Sure.
Go and looking up the floor, guys, at his spin. Why would he send for the goons an entire room? Because the goons was the cops.
And you know you may be right.
Thank you, God.
If he wasn't afraid,
Exactly.
he knows we're winning.
Get those kids to see we're simply victory and watch what happens. We're doing something no one's even tried, and yes, we're terrified, but watch what happens.
Get us through the past.
So just move on.
And stay on track, 'cause Humpty Dumpty is about to land.
We've got the plan.
We've got Jack, so just watch what happens. We're back.
The trolley group is striking on a fair contract. The newsies are striking against it. Mr. Mayor, would the fact that this rally is being ran by an escaped convict be able to shut it down?
And not rule of ways without any legal
Cause whatsoever.
An escaped convict?
Yes, one from one of our own institutions, reeking largely among our law-abiding community. Mr. Snyder, which one is he?
That one there, Jack Kelly.
And how do you know this boy?
His is not a pleasant story. He was first sentenced for loitering and vaping. When his common disregard for authority,
You called him a thief and escaped convict.
after his first release, I called him myself, red handed, trafficking full of food and clothes. He was sentenced to 6 months for overworking his state.
So you'd be doing the city a favor taking this criminal off our streets.
If that's the case, we can take him in quietly.
Quietly? What will quietly do me? I want a public example made of him immediately.
Mr. Pulitzer, the boy Jack Kelly is here.
Here, now,
Just outside. He's asked to see you.
he shall ask and he shall receive. Please, let him in. Mr. Snyder, if you will, sit.
Mr. Jack Kelly?
Afternoon, boys.
And which Jack Kelly is this? The charismatic union organizer or petty thief that escapes conflict?
Which one gives us more in common?
Impudence is in bad taste, but crawling for mercy.
Crawling? That's a laugh. I just stopped with an invite. Seems a few hundred of your loyal employees arrived because of recent disagreements. So I thought it'd be fair to stop by and ask if you want to stay in case straight to the fellas.
You were right.
So what do you say, Joe? Should I say we spun the bill?
You were as disrespectful as I was told. Do you know what I was doing when I was your age, boy? I was fighting in a war.
Now that turned out for you.
It taught me an important lesson that shapes my life. You don't win a war on the battlefield. It's the headline that crowns the victory.
I'll keep that in mind when New York wakes up the front page photos of our rally.
Only till the cows come home. Not a paper in town will publish that. And if it was never in the papers, it never happened.
You may run this city, but there's some of us who can't be bullied, even some reporters.
You mean like the girl who made you yesterday's news? Beautiful. Talented too. Wouldn't you say so, Jack?
I'll tell you said so.
No need. She can hear for herself. Can't you, darling? I trust you know my daughter, Catherine. Yes, my daughter. Well, now you may be asking yourself, what's in the name of the plume? Why doesn't my daughter work for me? Well, I offer Catherine a lifetime of wealth and leisure, but instead, she chose to pursue a career.
Imagine that.
And she was showing some real promise until this most recent lapse. But you're all done with that, aren't you, sweetheart? Don't trouble the boy with your problems, dearest. He has a plate full of his own. Wouldn't you say so, Mr. Snyder?
Hello, Jack.
Ouch! There's anyone else for the news typing? But there is an alternate scenario. You attend this rally and speak against this useless strike of yours, and I will have all your criminal records expunged, and your pockets filled with enough cash to carry you from New Mexico and beyond. You did say you wanted to travel west, didn't you, Jack?
There is that a person in the shooter who don't know you stick.
And if they know me, they know I don't care. Hear me now, boy. I will have you and all of your friends locked up in the refuge for good. And how would it feel to have Davy and his little brother Les stripped from their families and tossed to the rats? Time's running out, kids, so what do you say? Cowboy or convict, I'm winning your way. Your abject surrender is thanks to the bottom line. Gentlemen, please escort our guest to the cellar so he may reflect in solitude. Too bad you know John Jack, but you can resign. Too bad you've no family, but you can't have mine. Under a line, boy, I'd say that's the bottom line. All of those kids, they believed you were right. And they may not be so lucky tonight.
We've been given discretion to handle you as we see fit, so behave. But just in case, I've been polishing my favorite pair of brass knuckles. Sleep here on this old printing press. That's firm.
reporter or editor. Yeah! From now on, they will not treat us as kids. They will treat us as equals.
Want to be speaking by an adult? Start acting like one. Don't just run your mouth, make some sense.
And here's Jack.
All right. Pulitzer raised the price of the papers without a word to our name. That's a lousy thing to do. We got mad. Let him know we ain't gonna be pushed around. So we go on strike. Then what? We go back to work, but a few weeks later, he hikes the price back up again. And don't think he won't. Then what? And what happens if he hikes the price again after that? Fellas, we gotta be realistic. If we don't work, we don't get paid. How many days can we go without making money? However long, he can go longer. I am speaking to Mr. Pulitzer, and he has given me his word to put the price back where it belongs for 2 years. He even put it in writing. Say we take the offer. Going back to work knowing our prices are secure. All we have to do is vote no on the strike. Vote no!
Inspection.
They say you could go through my stuff?
Saw them both up sticking out of there, didn't know what they were. Those drawings, those are drawings of the refuge, aren't they? Is that really what it's like in there? 3 boys to a bed, rats everywhere, and vermin?
A little different how you were raised.
Snyder told my father that you were arrested stealing food and clothing. This is why, isn't it? You stole to feed those boys. I don't understand. If you were willing to go to jail for those boys, how could you turn your back on them now?
Not someone to be talking, turning their backs on.
I never turned on you or anyone else.
No, you just double-crossed me to your father. Oh yeah, your father!
My father has eyes on every corner of the city. He doesn't need me spying for him, and I never lied. I didn't tell you everything.
If you were a boy, you'd be talking with a fist in your mouth.
Listen, I told you that I work for the Sun, and I did. I told you my professional name is Plumber, and it is. You never asked my real one.
I think I was dealing with a backstabber.
Oh, and if I was a boy, you'd be looking at me through one swollen eye.
Dude, give me your best shot.
I need to know that you didn't cave for the money.
Of course I didn't. You heard your father? He wasn't gonna stop for nothing. I didn't know what else I could have done.
I do.
What?
Really, Jack? Really? Only you can have a good idea? Or is it because I'm a girl?
I didn't say
This
nothing.
would be a good time to shut up. Being boss doesn't mean you have all the answers, just the brains to recognize the right one when you hear it.
I'm listening.
Good for you. The strike was your idea, the rally was Davy's, and now my plan would take us to the finish line. Deal with it.
The Children's Crusade.
For the sake of all the kids in every sweatshop, factory, and slaughterhouse in New York, I beg you, join us. With those words, the strike stopped being just about the Newsies. You challenged our whole generation to stand up and demand a place at the table.
The Children's Crusade.
Think, Jack, if we publish this, my words, with one of your drawings, and if every worker under 21 read it and stayed home, or better yet, they came to Newsies Square, a general city-wide strike. Even my father couldn't ignore that.
Only one small problem. We got no way to print it.
Come on, there has to be one printing press he doesn't control.
Oh no!
What?
I know we can find a Prince Press that no one would ever be expected.
Then why are we still standing here?
Wait! What's this about? I don't mean no children's crusade. I mean this. Something with my kid and myself.
Of course there is.
Don't just say like happens every day.
Jack.
I get it. Girls like you I'm with guys like me. Standing here tonight, looking at you, I'm scared what's gonna happen tomorrow. If I can just grab hold of something, just to make time stop, so I can just keep on looking at you.
You snuck up on me, Jack Kelly. I never even saw it coming.
For sure?
For sure. Till the moment I found you, I thought I knew what love was. Now I'm learning what is true, that love will do what it does. The world finds ways to sting you, and then one day decides to bring you something to believe in, for even a night, one night, maybe forever. That's alright, that's alright. And if you're gone tomorrow, what was ours still will be. I have something to believe in, now that I know you believe in
We was never meant to meet, and then we met. Who knows why? I'm a stranger on the street, just someone sweet passing by. An angel comes to save me. Didn't even know she gave me something to believe in, for even a day. One day, maybe forever. But that's okay, that's okay. And if I'm gone tomorrow, what was ours still will be. I have something to believe in, now that I know you believe in me. Do you know what I believe in?
Look into my eyes and see. You weren't going to Santa Fe?
And if you weren't an heiress. Oh yeah, and if your father wasn't after my
Well, you're not really scared of my father.
No, but I'm pretty scared of you.
Don't be.
And if I'm gone tomorrow,
What was ours still will be. I have something to believe in, now that I know you believe
you know what I believed in.
in me. Now that I know you get those windows unlocked.
We got enough keys for the entire building. Has someone been picking Daddy's pockets?
The janitor's been working here since he was 8 and hasn't had a raise in 20 years. He's with us 100%.
Got enough fellas to keep us company?
We could hold a hoedown in here and no one would even notice.
Thanks.
It's good to have you back.
Shut up.
Here she is, boys. Now think, while my father snores blissfully in his bed, we will be using his very own press to bring him down.
Remind me to stand on the good side.
Remember they put the paint on?
I can see why they tossed this old girl down to the cellar, but I think it's your job.
Jack, this is Darcy. He knows just about everything there is to know about printing.
So you work for the paint?
My father owns the trip.
Whoa.
And this is Bill. He'll be typesetting the article for us.
Nice to meet you, Bill. You must be the son of William Reynolds first.
And tried to be a part of the revolution.
Now ain't that something?
In the words of the little one, can we table the rubbish and get back to business?
A little research is good for me.
Okay, so here's how it'll work. Race, you'll take the papes, give them to the NEWSIES, and they'll spread them to every working kid in New York. And after that,
It's up to them. There's change coming, sad for all. Face the front page, and when you is made tomorrow, see what we are, as sure as a star. We ain't come this
This is the story we needed to write as we kept out of sight but no more. In a few hours, by dawn's early light, we'll be ready to fight us a war. This time we're in it to stay. Talk about seasons a day.
Riding in ignorance, wanting to save me today. Back in the damn well paid.
And bullets are stuck in his bed. You don't care if we're dead or alive. Trees and pillows are under his head while he's begging for bread to survive. So you can talk down the cheek. We're gonna sing and swing. And all you students will be lighting up you to the promise we made in the king.
For all the things, oh, much it matters for freedom.
Finally be great in the States. This time whatever it takes. This time a union awaits. Once and for all.
In the words of union leader Jack Kelly, we will work with you. We will even work for you, but we will be paid and treated as valuable members of your organizations.
Better get going. You got a day appointment? See, keep your fingers crossed. Us too.
There's change coming once and for all. We're getting too old, too weak to be holding on. A new world is running for you, and Joey is too. Till once and for all.
barge in.
Good morning. How we doing today, gents?
We had a deal.
And it came with the money back guarantee. Oh, and thanks for the lessons on the power of the press.
Did you read this one? These put out pretty good paper. Very convincing.
No doubt from my daughter.
I decided if someone else grabs her up.
I demand to know who defined my law of printing strike material.
With your loyal employees, we wouldn't take our business elsewhere.
The old printing press of the cellar.
I mentioned the deal of a lifetime. Anyone who doesn't act on their own self-interest is a fool.
And what does that make you? This all started because you wanted to sell more papers, and now your circulation is down 70%. Why didn't you just come talk to us? Because guys like Joe don't talk to nothings like us. But a very wise reporter once told me a real boss don't need the right answers. Just as smart to snatch the right one when he hears it.
Have a look out there, Mr. Pulitzer. In case you ain't figured it out, we got you. So Brown.
New York is closed for business. Paralyzed. You can't get a paper, send a message, use the elevator, cross the Brooklyn Bridge. Oh yeah, you can't even leave your own building. So what's your next move?
Mr. Pulitzer, a mayor is here along with your daughter, and you are not going to leave.
Come on down and read the public. Governor Roosevelt?
Joseph. What have you done now?
I'm sure for hearing my explanation.
Thanks to Miss Metallardy bringing your daughter to my office, I already have a thorough grasp of the situation. Graphic illustrations included. Bully is the expression I usually employ to show approval, but in your case, I simply mean bully. And is this the kid of whom you spoke? Jack Kelly? How are you, son? I'm told you once shared a carriage ride together.
Pleasure's mine, Mr. Governor.
Well, Doe, don't just let this kid sing endlessly. Give him the good news.
What good news?
That you've come to your senses and decided to roll back the prices of the papers. Unless you want to invite a full Senate investigation into one of your employment practices.
You wouldn't.
After all the trouble you've put me through for office, I do with a smile. Come along, Joseph. There's only a thing worse than a hard heart, and that's a soft head. Mr. Think of all the happiness you'll bring those children. He doesn't do happiness, does he?
Mr. Kelly, if I may speak to you alone.
Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. You can do this.
I can't put the price back to where it was. I'm sorry, I just can't. But there are other deals we can make.
I get it. You just want to save your face front for all these folks. I'm young. I ain't stupid.
Thank you for understanding.
But I got constituents with legitimate gripe.
Look, how about I lower the raise by half and get all the others to do the same? It's a compromise we can all live with.
From now on, we read our losses. Every paper we don't sell, you buy back full price.
That was never on the table. What's to stop NEWSIES from buying hundreds of papers they can't sell? My prices will explode.
No NEWSIES gonna break their backs hauling around papers they can't sell. But if they can take a few more with no risk, maybe they can sell them, and your circulation will begin to grow. It's a compromise we can all live with.
That's not a bad head you got there on your shoulders, kid. I like it.
Deal?
That's disgusting!
It's just the price of doing business.
And the things we do today will be tomorrow's news.
step aside and invite the young to share the day. I believe in your hands, this world will be bright and prosperous.
Yeah, God.
Your drawing, son, how about another matter to bear? Officers, if you please.
Runchy. Hiya, fellas. You miss me? And look at what I got yous. A gift straight from the refuge. Bring him in, fellas.
It's none of the spider.
He ain't looking so tough no more, is he?
Your drawings, Jack, have given me an eloquent argument for shutting down the refuge.
Yeah.
Be assured that Mr. Snyder's abuses will be fully investigated. Officers, take him away.
Please, Your Highness. May I do the honors? You gotta be kidding me. And you'll be laughing all the way to the pen, little man. So long, sucker!
Jack, I can't believe one of your drawings convinced the governor to shut down the refuge. Might write a little daily political cartoon to do our newspaper.
What do you say, Teddy? Would you like this man's artistry to shine a lantern behind your closed door?
Don't sweat it, Gum. When the strike is resolved, I should probably get going. Oh, what is with you and the same old tune? What Santa Fe got that New York ain't? Sandstorms?
Better yet, what's New York got that Santa Fe ain't?
New York's got us. And we're family.
Did I hear something about the strike being settled?
Hey, for the newsies. Line up,
Boys, these pigs ain't just gonna sell themselves.
Well, come along, Governor, and show me the vaccine I've been hearing so much about.
Well, don't just stand there, you've got a union to run. And besides, didn't someone just offer you a pretty exciting job?
Me work for your father?
Well, you already work for my father.
Oh, yeah.
And you've got one more ace up your sleeve.
What's that?
Me. Wherever you go, I'm there. Right by your side.
For sure?
For sure.
Don't take much to be a dreamer. All you do is close your eyes. But a made of wood is all you ever see. Now my eyes is finally open, and my dreams they're average size.